market is doing, right? Right? We have now gone from where we bought the dip at 644 here to 687 in 4 trading days. So I got a phantom right there, and I did end up here in the day. Obviously had swung calls into open, caught actually 60% on those out of the monies, and then I think the in the monies that I had from down here clocked in at around 200. But anyways, I had, when we were live on Voice with Todd, I sold those 691s here. I ended up taking 689s here. We do have that phantom. Now, obviously, we've been playing upside ever since we found that, well, I mean, we were buying every dip, but confirmation was that dark pool print here, if you watched the market analysis 2 weeks ago, and we've been ripping. And I've showcased in the chat on the moon train this pattern, right? Let's go over to ES. Here and here and here, and we could also apply it here. That's what we're doing, but like bigly. So is this a moment like this where we keep going? Well, we did hit this trend line today, didn't get over it. So you basically need to gap up over it, right? This is a very unique day and situation. Yeah, shit, man, we just like didn't even hesitate. Point is, see these alerts, see that green line? That is the JPM collar. Now, we famously hit, I mean, the chart doesn't say that we hit the JPM collar, but if you go into after hours on this Friday, you will see that we came awfully close to hitting the JPM collar, which is actually down here, but it did sell an extra $5 and then calls up there. So what is going to happen? Well, if you trade or live in America or anywhere, you should watch Jensen's keynote speech today. It's the best New World Order proclamation and soundbite stuffed manifesto ever spoken into speech. You should go watch it, especially the end. So yeah, everything's coming from stablecoins to robotics to surveillance. Okay, that will be sold straight to the government. Okay, so again, time to lock in and trade. Tomorrow you have a very, very unusual day. Not only do you have FOMC, you have Meta, Google, Microsoft, and after hours you have this meeting between President Trump and Xi. So everything and anything can happen, right? And today you had a very spicy setup. And again, I'm just going to repeat myself here, but the VIX is not counter the stock market. If it was, the VIX would be at 12 or 11. Why is it not? Right? But people don't get that. The VIX prices in the options. That's why you saw options today cost a crazy amount. Can it reject here and get stuffed all the way down to here and further down to this trend line? Yes, as likely as some VIX 40 calls paying. Okay, just saying. So I've been using this VIX 1D. Yesterday I swung a gap up from it here. Trying it again, it's up here. Okay. Bitcoin, whatever. Okay, the big thing is what to do tomorrow and how to play it. First of all, I want to show you that the NAMO actually came down a little bit, still here, which means you can have an absolute face ripper still, or you can have a death candle still. Both. You could even get both. Okay. What is certain though, just looking at the premiums today and for Friday, is that you're gonna get some volatility. At some point, they're going to vacuum these contracts. Okay, so what will I be doing? If there's a gap up tomorrow, I'll sell my calls. If that is not the case, I will still sell. I might, depending upon the premium prices, take a position into the announcement. I'll be looking at the first candle of the announcement. Is it red or is it green? Then I will know the final move of the move. Then you have Google, Meta, and Microsoft. Last time I played Meta in the money, it was a better setup than this. A lot of these earnings have been IV flushes. Obviously we hit UPS today and UNH. And then Microsoft. Anything can happen. The only reason the market was up this morning was due to this candle, and then they fried contracts the whole day. So I don't know if I'll be participating in that. However, this is how I view it. If tomorrow after hours you actually get a trade deal where you see both presidents together, shaking hands, maybe even signing a paper, you will get a massive big mic to the upside, and you will probably go close to here, 694 and beyond. If that is not the case and it's just, yeah, we're gonna see what happens, you're gonna start a quick descent all the way down to here. Okay? To that phantom. And then we see, and the question you gotta ask yourself is, for this market to stay up and keep going sideways or up, you really need this to come to fruition. I think next week we will see some volatile moves in the stock market, probably a sell due to domestic issues. We can get into that after all of this. So tomorrow, I might play around. Then if the messaging is good, everything lines up and we get a dip, I'll take some out of the money calls. Or I will literally wait till 10 minutes after close and buy the cheapest contracts to the top of whatever extreme range we find ourselves in. I'm also still in Avgo. We caught this whole move today and rolled to next week, okay? Now, for instance, I was looking at NVIDIA 200 contracts when we were here, and I was like, dude, they are pricey for a reason. Obviously, NVIDIA went, I took Avgo instead. Big question mark remains, BABA, will this go or will this not? I've halved my position, and again, if the move is big, it's gonna be big, and you can even go out of the money on this one. The main thing in the next 48 hours is not to get cooked, because there's going to be plenty of stock market after Thursday's open as well. And you want to be in a position, minimum 90% cash, to come in and scoop it up. Okay? Or scoop it down, either way. So please, please, please be careful. If you don't feel like trading, don't trade. If you feel like you're in the zone, hell yeah, go for it, okay? Today we even saw a little bit of rotation. NVIDIA all-time highs. A lot of shitty stocks have not yet moved. Market breadth is not the best. Yesterday we had a 5.5 billion buy. Today we had a 500 million sell. So that order is still in there in the system. I will be trading open, and then I'll be on for FOMC. And again, this is kind of have to react to this market, because they are not giving many clues. For instance, this Thursday GEX has been stuck here, and I mean, we're trading up here already for over a week ago. If we look on Thursday, same thing, and then, Thursday, you have that's close enough to the phantom, and then who knows if we go above that. So we kind of have to look to Friday, which is a trend change day. Is it possible? It is possible. And you're not going to be able to catch this candle, because it's going to be after hours, if it happens either way. So best case scenario, stay out of the chop and the contracts that aren't going to go anywhere except decay until you see a move. Know that FOMC can have crazy whiplash moves, all about the messaging, and all about if you get a cut. If you don't get a cut and you don't get a China deal, goodbye, see you maybe in the future to 6,900. If those two lines up, I mean, look at how fast you went from 6,800 to 6,900. So 7K, where you at? You know what I mean? Just saying. It's gonna be in the middle of the night if it happens, right? Probably something you want to be in if it happens. So best case scenario, just buy the close, buy the extreme range upside, extreme range downside, not with too much in case it's flat, okay? But you should get a nice IV vacuum cleanup job probably after the announcement into Jay Powell's speech. Everything to play for. This market is a computer game. Don't play with parameters that you might have learned along the way. This is only a premium market. They will take, once you've established the premium range, they will take it from one extreme to another. And the VIX 1D and the VIX set the price. Basically, that's the simplest way to explain it. As far as what else we got going on tomorrow, well, sure, there is Bank of Canada and pending home sales and gas numbers. This is always big. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be big. So you have Bank of Canada, the United States, and the Bank of Japan. Trump was just there, so I hope they don't hike, because that would be surprise sushi. And then this trade deal, and then EU GDP, plus all the big boys' earnings, Apple, Amazon, Thursday as well. So gonna get crazy. God bless. See you on the moon train.